There's a late actor called Sushant Singh Rajput, who I really fascinate. He inspires me a lot. And if I have to make videos about him, I could like make it like for hours, like 12 hours, like how good he is, or what good things he have done, how he has inspired a lot of people like me or something like this. But one bad thing, or I want to criticize him. I hope I could have done this thing when he was there, but I only came to know about him when he was not with us anymore. So I saw his videos and posts like whatever I could see on the online platform, and he has this goal settings, right? The goal setting, like he wanted to jump from this thing, something, and he almost achieved most of his goals. But with my experience of life, I'm not that old what Sushant is. I might not have seen how much world he has seen, but I have seen enough of life. Like I came from like insane poverty, bad health, not even knowing how to speak well. Like forget about English, Hindi. Like I used to fail in Hindi. like I was like, you could say like autistic kid, you can say. How I recovered from this, how I recovered self confidence, how I become engineer. Not only engineer, I became machine learning engineer back in 2018 when these things were not even popular, self taught. Then later on became quantum engineer. Something I think I'm good place where I could have this criticism. So he had this goal setting where he had multiple things. I think that is one of the bad way of living life, where you just check box things like this. A life should have always a purpose. Like if you don't have, the goal should be to find the purpose. And once you have a bigger purpose, bigger than your life or something, like I made a lot of videos about this thing on the purpose thing. Once you have this bigger purpose, you're not getting disappointed by anything. Let's say my purpose is to understand maths or physics or chemistry or something like this. I want to like do certain big things or something. Because your purpose is so high, nobody's giving you a job on your basis of your purpose. Like, hey, you ask this thing, you get this thing. No, life is not like that. So what you find work around your life, work around in your life, like this thing. Maybe doing a Bollywood movie, like that would inspire people to start. So I became the person like who has a bigger like goal. He will become an actor not because he wanted to be actor, because it was fulfilling some part of his purpose. It was a path which he could climb, but it was not the necessary important step like the selfish thing which you wanted or something like. So you become actor or something. Even if that is taken from you, there will be multiple paths to go to your purpose. But if your purpose is small, limited, or materialistic or something like some specific thing, it is hard. There you will like fulfill 10, 50, and you will have an empty life. At some point you will like bore out of this thing, and you will not understand what is the purpose of living on earth and what is not. I don't know if he has done suicide or whatever, but I totally feel like somebody who's chasing one mountain after another mountain, like it doesn't like he like it's not a good way of life. You what do you say? You will put a lot of pressure on yourself, and life is not fixed, right? You have to get whatever you get in the life and just climb over it, right? So having bigger purpose saves you a lot of things. It protects you from a lot of unfairness or injustice of the world. Let's say I was in the case. Let's say my goal was to inspire people to become a better man or do something like this, right? If I fail in movies, I will do other thing. If I do this thing, if I from a lot of people didn't like me, okay, I'll do in a certain other way. So they will have multiple options to do. You never feel defeated, and it always keeps you going. But when you limit down your purpose, it's a recipe for disaster.